on a day that feels like summer. The Red Sox and White Sox meet again for the 5th time in 8 games, and it's a Crochet day. Garrett Crochet, who carried a no-hitter into the 8th against them last Sunday in Chicago. Well, he's going to be taking on 25-year-old Red Sox fan from Danvers, Mass, Shane Smith. The right-hander really good against Crochet, and the Red Sox last weekend should be a good one. Game 2 coming your way next.
The Red Sox in the city connects again. There's 36 and 14 in those, and here we go with Garrett Crochet.
A little trickler toward third. Bregman going to be tested with a bare hand. The throw, the scoop, and got him at first. Casas with a nice dig. Bregman very proficient at that bare hand play. We've seen it several times this season.
And then Casas on the other end. What a sick pick down low.
That one hit very sharply. Bregman will snatch it. Throw him out. 2 down. Sosa the batter. Popped up. Casas backing out. Called off by Campbell. And an 8-pitch inning for Garrett Crochet. 1, 2, 3 they go.
Shane Smith going to the mound. This is his 4th start. He's thrown very well. The ERA just a touch over 2.
And that one is going to get him. He gets hit by the pitch. He tried a curveball. It did curve, but too much right into Jaron Durant.
Up the middle. The flip from Amaya, and my drop throw to first is not in time. So there's one away. Edgar Carroll holding on, and there's the first strikeout for Shane Smith.
Shane stayed away with a couple of pitches and then heats him upstairs.
And he'll get drilled. And that curveball already for Smith is not snapping, and he's hit 2 guys with it. They'll put runners at first and second.
Curveball's getting away from him, huh?
Little.
This one was even close.
A flare to left. Benintendi coming in will make the grab, and that'll do it for this first inning.
Lefties without a hit against Garrett Crochet in the early going, and Andrew Benintendi.
He'll get the strikeout as he humped up the heater to 97. His first K today. 1 gone.
Falls up the cutter with just 97.
Wave and a miss with a sweeper at 82 miles an hour. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he got through the first on 8 pitches and no strikeouts. So he knew he had to start collecting them at some point. This is that sweeper.
And the Sox have their first base runner. 2-out walk here in the second. Now Carroll
slashes that one into right field, and it's going to drop in front of Abreu. So we won't have to have a no-hitter talk for long.
Well, we had it for 1 2/3.
2 on for Michael A. Taylor.
And the left-hander looking for a K, and he will get it right here. Drops in the cutter. He wound up striking out 3 in the inning.
Down beneath the zone, so he's aboard with 1 out. We'll bring up Carlos Narvaez.
Swinging a miss, strike 3.
Both strikeouts have been on high fastballs as Shane has gone upstairs to get him.
Ooh, that one gets him on the hand. He slams down the helmet. He fired down that helmet. Here comes Alex Cora with a trainer.
Well, that's the 3rd guy that Shane has hit in this game. This one with the fastball, though. The other 2 a little slow curveball. This one up and in. That's scary, especially in that hand area.
He's going to stay in the game.
He's going to run the bases for sure right now. They'll see when he comes in off the field if he can grip a bat or not.
Durant with a fly ball into left center. Robert Jr. will make the catch and get out of the jam.
Here is Andrew Benintendi, homered last night. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch.
Fly to the right field. Abreu has it measured. He's got it. A couple of hits. They're both stranded.
Rafael Devers to lead it off in the bottom of the 3rd. We are scoreless. Red Sox and White Sox.
And that one is not going to leave the park.
Benintendi with the grab to start this bottom of the 3rd inning as Devers continues to look up, knowing he probably just missed that one. Popped up right side and Sosa in foul territory. Just enough room to make the catch.
If Bregman fouls out, and that brings up Story.
Take a seat. Shane Smith with his first clean inning coming here in the 3rd.
That was a very important 1 pitch out for Crochet if he wants to go deep in this game. Here's Jacob Amaya.
Swing and a miss by Amaya, and down he goes hacking on a fastball. So number 5 for the big lefty.
Tough pitch to lay off for Amaya.
That one will fall into right field. 4th hit today for the White Sox, as the at-bats have looked much better today versus Sunday back in Chicago.
So he heads to first, and that'll bring up Lenine Sosa.
Swung on and missed to put him away. Narvaez has to scoop and throw, and got him. Out number 3 on the strikeout. So he made the pitch he had to make. Still 0-0. Shane Smith, the Danvers, Mass product, very impressive for the White Sox again. Takes on Cedar Rafaela, who swings and hits that one back toward the wall. It'll catch the green. Back to Benintendi. He wants second. Benny's throw, the dive, the tag, safe. They're immediately appealing into second base. Second base umpire Cuzzy said he was safe.
Great slide. I think the right hand got in there for Cedar.
Here now is Jaron Durant.
shallow. Here comes Robert. That's going to drop in. On to third goes Showdown. He'll stop there. Durant dunking in a base hit. And the Sox have him on the corners and nobody out.
What a spot this is for Devers.
Raffy with a high drive left field. That's way back there. And it is gone. Off the top of the National Cartwheel sign. And completely out of Fenway. Oh, it's nice to be home. Rafael Devers, 3-0. His second home run of the year. A 3-run blast. Red Sox built a big lead last night on those.
This offense to get going, you need that man right there to get going. You gotta love 3-run homers.
I think they do want to manage his arm a little bit this year.
Of course.
Here's Andrew Vaughn.
Bounder, two-story. Nice short hop play from the grass. Gets him.
And they're 2 away. That was spectacular. A high chopper. He picked it on the in-between hop, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's such a tough play.
Swing and a miss on the sweeper. Struck him out. He cruises through the 6th inning.
Awesome from Crochet. Maybe didn't have his best stuff, but he battled, and he leaves with no runs on the board.
Top 7 here. Greg Weiser taking over.
And so 1-out walk to Palacios. Phil Maton is going to pinch hit here.
Bouncer to first. Casas gets the out. Going to need a tag, and that gets away. That rolls into shallow left. Palacios down to third, stops there. Got the out at first, but a man now 90 feet away. And the 2 gone.
The throw, I think, is across the runner. I would say like the center field side of this bag.
So Maidroth, the hitter, he has a couple of hits today.
Maidroth up the middle, and the White Sox will plate their first run of the game. An RBI single for Maidroth, his first run batted in here in the big leagues.
Getting into Fenway Park is probably a thrill, as 3 for 4 today with a run driven in, cuts the lead to 2.
And Robert represents the tying run.
Stuck at 1 home run, but tremendous power.
This one, a deep drive left field going back, and it is long gone. Luis Robert Jr. ties the game here in the 7th. He got out here early, launching them over the monster to refine that swing, and it worked.
And it's just crazy how often, when you make defensive mistakes, the snowball rolls down the hill. Well, Garrett Whitlock is on the mound here. Tight spot, top 10, tied at 3.
So 2 on, nobody out.
A wave and a miss on the slider. And big first out there for Whitlock. Double play can get him out of it.
Benintendi, get ahead, get that ground ball, and try to get in his dugout.
Swing and a miss to strike him out. A trusty changeup. 2 down.
Well, after a couple of fastballs up, it's his money pitch.
And a liner into right field. Racing back. Abreu still back and makes the play. That was a bullet. Well, you're there. Middle of the 10th. We're tied 3-3.
And now the bases are loaded.
The winning run is standing 90 feet away.
Well, that's where you got Triston Casas. Stick with your plan, right? You need to drive the ball out in the outfield, get a ball up, middle of the field. Just give me a fly ball here.
A high fly ball to the left field, backing up Benintendi. Still backing up, and that ball is off the green. Here comes the run. Bregman will score, and the Red Sox win it. Triston Casas will walk it off, and the Red Sox win it
4-3.
Oh, how good does that feel for Triston Casas? Not only getting the big swing, the big knock, but coming through for your teammates. There's no better feeling. He had a big situation in his last at bat, didn't come through, got a second chance, and made it count.